Hey everybody, I'm Drew Breezy. This is a quick update. Now, if you'll remember, I've covered a little bit about this Allen West saga because it was interesting to me. He's a Texas gubernatorial candidate, former Republican Party of Texas chairman, and his wife was pulled over for bad driving, given field sobriety tests, which she did not perform well, and arrested on probable cause of driving while intoxicated. Since then, Lieutenant Colonel West called out the officer, wanted the officer fired, said that he uncovered some unethical practices in the Dallas Police Department and demanded an apology from the Dallas Police Department Chief Eddie Garcia. Eddie Garcia held a press conference and all he did was play the video. He showed that there was plenty of probable cause, that there was no ill will or intent, and they were all waiting on the blood results to return. All the blood results returned, zero. There was no alcohol in her system. She was just a bad driver who performed the tests poorly and maybe out of confusion was unable to perform the tests properly. I predicted that no charges would ever be filed in this case. I didn't know whether or not she had alcohol in her system, but I waited for the facts to come in, and of course the facts have come in. Now, as far as an apology from the police chief is concerned, it's not warranted. There was probable cause. The only people that are really upset and worried are Allen West's followers who swear up and down that this is some kind of political hit job. If you've ever done this job before, this law enforcement thing we call a job, you know the difference between probable cause and proof beyond a reasonable doubt. And there was plenty of probable cause to throw Dr. Graham West into jail that night for suspicion of DWI, and then the facts came in and the DA decided, obviously, we're going to drop the charges. The attorney for Dr. Graham West put it best. This comes from a news clip in Dallas. I'll let you hear it for yourself.
I respect the chief a lot, and he backs his troops, and that's what he should do. In this case, his officer got it wrong.
And just as an aside for you young officers, think about this. You can reason with an attorney. It doesn't matter if they're a defense attorney or a prosecutor. You can reason with an attorney because they also understand both sides of the story. You can never reason with the defendant. There's no reason in trying sometimes. So if anybody ever throws the "I'm going to get my attorney involved" card onto the table, take them up on it. You can most certainly talk sense into the attorney. As you heard just now, the attorney is very sensible about it. He says, hey, listen, I have a lot of respect for the chief, and he backed up what his officer did, and even though she got it wrong, that's what the chief should be doing. I agree. Chief Eddie Garcia, I think you're still a leader. Lieutenant Colonel West, I apologize for ever doubting that your wife drank lemonade and water, but her driving left a little bit to be desired, and sometimes that's understandable. I'm Drew Breezy, and I'm entitled to my opinion.